Guys. We are live. Like always, with the best guest possible, the best guest in the world, Mr. Elegant. We are live here to discuss about life in general, the same stuff, woman, money, pretty much every man in the world want pussy, so pretty much we all know what we can discuss. So, by the way, Mr. Elegant, how was your day?
Business.
Oh, okay. Making money, spreading your seeds around.
Another day, $1 million.
Oh, okay. Look, this guy.
As usual, you know.
This guy has three mansions. Three mansions.
That was last year. Now I have six.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the generals. I will give some advice. Mr. Elegant will give some advice. And if someone is offended, who gives a shit? Pretty much. We don't deal with people that get offended so easily. If you get offended so easily, I mean, this podcast is not for you. We try to say the stuff like how it is. If a woman says, "Oh, but I don't like that," who cares? Most of the time we give advice to guys, but if you want, we can give advice to women as well. We don't make the rule. We know how the rule it is. We just say to people to adapt and get the best from the rules. That's it. If you, for example, if you want to play chess, you don't say, "Oh, I wish a pawn can move like that." You just know how each chess pieces moves, and you do the best choices with that. That's it. You don't change the game. That's stupid. So anywhere, one thing that I should say first, my advice with women guys. Some of this might be, I don't know, some of this might be known, but I will still say it because I don't care. I will remind her because even if there are some are known guys still do bullshit stuff and forget. Okay,
Yes.
one thing. Uh, do not take seriously single moms. I'm sorry to all the single moms out there. And don't get me wrong, there might be some single moms that are amazing people, amazing women, but the risk is too high. It's like for every 1% of single moms that will go successfully in a successful relationship, there is a 99% of single mom that the risk is too high. It's too high. I'm sorry, it's too high. First of all, how can I say it? Most of the guys I can assume that want their kids, not the kids that are not the other. Second of all, is a problem, cause his father, his kid's father, will be around always, most of the time, because you will never get rid about her ex. Never. He will be there. You will need to meet him. You will need. You get me, pretty much.
Yes.
Yes, cause he now has an excuse. I want to meet my child, and he will be around somewhere, everywhere, every place. And when she, for example, want to make some, how can I say it, some choices for her child, he has a say too. He will be there. He might disagree. Then you will need to convince him. I come on, do this for your kid. Blah blah blah. It's a third person in the middle that is not necessary, and it's risky. What do you think, Mr. Elgan, with your amazing knowledge? Is this? And we are not trying, Mr. Gunn. We are not trying to say what is wrong, what is bad. We are trying
Yes.
to give the best advice and best way to move to a young male. What do you think, Mr. Elegant?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think, it can be a great single mom, of course, but like, everybody can be great or can be very bad. But it's easier to create your own family than to find a template.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can edit it, and if you find a template, it is the way it is. While if you start creating a family, I mean, you create it by your own pleasure. I mean, of course, you have to settle down for specific things, but still, like, you decide like how when you have kids and what you do. And while with a single mom, it's like you find a template. I don't know. If it is a good person, don't lose a chance, of course. We're just talking in general. You always have to take things in life individually, like how the case is. But in general, it's like my opinion is better to create your own family, like have your partner from the beginning, have your kids, etc., etc.
Not only that, but like you will never get responsibility of the kid. And let me explain you why. Moral responsibility. Because every time he will say to him something, he can say, "You are not my dad. I can do whatever I want." And it's pretty much right. So, or not only that, even she will say, "Don't talk to my kid like that. He is not your kid." I mean, most of the time, you are putting yourself in a disadvantage possible. I don't mean that all the single mom are not good for relationship. There are some girls, single mom, that are very good for relationship, but I advise to people to not, if they have the chance and the possibility to marry a girl without kids, I think that will be more advantages
Mm.
for you as a man. I think maybe I'm wrong, but from my experience, I've seen that that is more advantage for you.
Yeah, it is better to create your own family, like with your partner. It can happen, like you never know what happens in life, but yeah, that's what we think. Basically, we think that it's better to create your own family. Like, for me, it's more the problem is with a kid, not with a partner. Like a single mom with a kid, she can be a great person, but that kid, you never know what that kid, how that kid can turn out.
And you don't have authority. You can say whatever you want. Yeah, I got authority. No,
I
no,
mean, you can be a great friend for that kid, but still that kid will never feel the bond like you are the father. Imagine if you find the single mom with a kid who is 10 years old. The kid will go in puberty in 1 year, 2 years. It's like, it's not easy. If the kid, okay, the kid is 1 years old, okay, it's something else, in my opinion. Like, well, he's a baby, he's an infant, he doesn't know shit. And
I don't advise it. I don't advise it to do it.
mm, yeah.
And some crazy chick feminists will say, "Oh, why? So she now?" By the way, most of the guys I say, single mom, one night stand only. One night stand only. I'm sorry. Although all the feminism will say, "Oh, why you do that? She just because she made some bad choice, that doesn't eliminate her for having a relationship with a nice guy like you." Blah 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 blah. Yeah, but it's the same for us. If we make some bad choices, for example, we don't go to school, we don't work, stuff like that, and now we go like 35 and you don't have any money, can we say to a woman, "Oh, just because I didn't go to school, I don't have a profession and stuff like that, I made some bad choices, I want now a beautiful girl"? Doesn't work like that most of the times. So it's the same thing. So we don't get most. So pretty much, I'm sorry to all the single moms out there, but I don't suggest guys to take you seriously. It is what it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is how life is. So in this podcast we try to make it as real as possible. We don't try to give people fairy tales. So
Yeah, of course.
we don't say to people, message Megan Fox because there is a 0.00001 possibility she will see you and fell in love with you. That's stupid. Of course, technically there is the possibility, but is that
Yes,
realistically?
there is a higher probability that asteroid will hit the Earth, which is
Yes.
something that happens once per thousands of years, instead of
The same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing as with single moms. I mean, there is the possibility that might work and will go amazingly. Yes, there is. But the possibility that doesn't work and doesn't go amazingly is even higher. So that's it. I think people should make calculated risk. Okay, they can make some risk because without risk there is no reward, but calculated risk, not I will try to fly today, then and I go.
Yeah, then you die.
Yeah, calculated risk. You need to put the risk, 50% the risk, but 50% you need to think about it. What I am doing, how it will go, and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. Be rational, be realistic.
Yeah, be rational, be
This
realistic.
doesn't mean you lose the emotions. This doesn't mean you lose.
Yeah.
I don't know, the energies and stuff you have, but try to balance everything.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I agree with that. People should be more realistically. Do not go like crazy. I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work.
Absolutely. What other
Advices.
advice did you have, Mr. Lenha? Because like you have seen the emails; they are exploding.
Yeah, of course. Another advice I give to guys is what other advice? Okay, do not date older woman.
Oh wow, I've done that a lot, guys.
I'm sorry. If you are thinking just one night stand only, okay, you can do it, no problem at all. Who cares? But if you are thinking having a relationship, I mean, imagine you are 28, 29, and you meet a girl that is 33. Imagine. You will talk to her, you will know her, you'll need like 1 year knowing her. Then you will think, okay, this is the person to build a relationship, she can be my wife. And it goes another year. And now she's 34. She's high risk if you want to make her pregnant. Pretty much, biology is different from a man to a woman. At 35, she has lost 90% of her eggs. You at 35 can make pregnant every woman in the world, pretty much.
Absolutely.
So, why you date a woman that is older than you? Not only that, but there is another thing that I don't suggest. That is because who is writing here? There is another thing that I don't suggest older woman to people, to guys, because first of all, I think that younger women are more attractive physically, but that's my preference. Okay. Second of all, their peak for reproduction is like in their 20s. If you want to have kids and have healthy kids most of the time and stuff like that, you don't need to go with an older woman. But another thing that is very important is that older people, and this is not women and men, not only women but even men as well, are difficult to change. Imagine she's stuck in her ways. She will never change. Can I change my father? Can I say, oh, look, you can do this? He will never change. Whatever I say to him, he will never change. Because the older you get, the more difficult is to change your view on stuff. The younger you are, the easier it is, because you have not put, how can I say, you 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 are more adaptable. It's just like that. You are more adaptable. The much time you get, you are stuck in your ways, and you have problem and difficult to open and see how the other people think. So that's why a younger woman can have some bullshit opinion for something, but she can change it. An older woman, she can have a bullshit opinion about something, it will be much more difficult to change it. What I've seen from my experience.
Yes, of course. With the
What do you
pass of
think?
time,
Yeah.
it's like you start losing the touch with the things that you had in the past, and with the also as the time goes faster,
Yes.
you feel like it goes faster. Uh, I'm for example, a kid or a young person is not aware that the time is going fast, and it's just like you do your own shit and pleasure, desire, whatever you have, and then you'll find yourself 30 years old. While when you are 40 years old or 50 years old or 35, let's say, like a woman 35, 40 years old, it's like time, she feels the time more, and it's like a defense mechanism she has, that she feels like I don't have to change, like I cannot risk by changing. When you're 20, you can change, you don't take in consideration the risk of changing, while a woman or a man 50 years old, 40 years old cannot change. I mean, there are cases, of course, like Mr. Delpra, the guy we know from Spain, who at 50 years old he became a transgender. But uh, yeah, I mean, the higher risk to change, so the people will have this kind of strong opinions, strong ideas, beliefs, and it's hard to change that person, of course. So,
Yeah,
of
it's true.
course, if 35 years old woman ideas fits with yours, okay, good luck, but you cannot change her
Not
opinion
only,
at 35.
not only that. For example, when she's younger, for example, you are 28, 29, and she is 21, 22. It's like, how can I say it? You can even advise her to do better stuff in stuff that you did wrong when you was in your 21, 22. For example, career stuff, pattern, challenge. You can advise her and give her values to her. You cannot advise a woman that is 35. Come on. She will be, who are you talking about? A lot of, it is what it is. You can say, she might advise you. I don't think so. I don't think so. You know why I don't think so? Because man and a woman have different existence in life. She cannot advise you, but you can advise her. And you know why? Men understand woman more than woman understand men. And it's not because someone will say, oh, this is crazy, how you talk like that. It's not about intelligence. Men understand woman more than woman understand men, because men need to understand woman to get woman. Woman don't need to understand men to get men. You get me? Men, men need to understand what she like, what she wants, when she wants, and all other stuff to understand her. She don't need to understand all these things to a man. She just need to have boobs and tits to get the man.
That's true. That's fucking true.
Am I wrong?
No, that's true. Absolutely.
Who does the most of the time? Okay, depends. It change from the culture, so that, but 99% of the world, who does the first move in the beginning?
Of course, the woman.
So so we get now that she doesn't need to understand us to attract us, but we need to understand her to attract her.
Yeah, of course.
Does
I mean,
does Kendall Jenner needs to understand me so I can be attracted to her? No, I just see her and I say, dude, look this girl, she's hot. Oh my god. That's it.
I mean, in my opinion, what I understood else, Mr. Ledbro, um, I'm always a pioneer of the idea of talking, discussing, because of course, if two people discuss, then things become a bit more easier to understand.
Not always.
Yeah, I said no, absolutely not always. Of course, that's where I'm going. Uh, but it's like, yeah, these cases, as you also said, like there are cases where you are open to discussing, but the person is not open.
Yes.
May struggle to tell what is going on, what she wants, or I don't know, maybe she doesn't want it all to say for her own reasons. And these cases are not few. I understood the easiest thing you do is just offer your openness. If not, then one step back. I mean, this is one point where I think that a lot of people fail. They try to put pressure more. It's like, oh, tell me, let's discuss, let's discuss. No. If someone refuses to open and to discuss, it's like with governments, with states. It's like, you see, Ukraine. Ukraine has said to Russia, let's talk. Russia says no. Okay, one step back, you carry on. If the other person will want to talk, will come to you. You don't have to be like, oh, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's talk, let's fucking talk. No. What is it? What is going on? No, 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 no. You offer, of course, not like ignoring the person, being like, let's talk. No, oh, okay, bye. I mean, if you want the things to work out, if you don't want, screw that person. Don't give a shit. Doesn't mean anything to you. But in this, in my opinion, this is it basically. Like, just leave the ball on the court of the other person. So yeah,
Yeah, I somehow agree. Yeah, I agree. But do not. I mean, what I've seen these guys does wrong, but because a lot of guys does wrong. A lot of guys are retarded, to be honest. I'm sorry to say it. Sorry to all you guys in the chat, but
especially in Spain.
yeah, I mean, another advice that I will give to guys is like respect. And I've noticed from my experience and all the stuff, respect sometimes is more important that she loves you. Than respect is the most important thing.
Mm.
The moment you lose respect to you, you can never go back. Whatever you can do, it's pretty much done.
Of course. I mean, without respect, you don't have affection.
Yeah,
Affection brings love. So yeah.
And a lot of guys lose respect so easily because they become, I mean,
They behave like they don't have respect for themselves.
yeah, because they gave to the woman so much, a lot of stuff, but you cannot give to a person so much if I tell always to guys, of course, treat her amazingly, but she need to deserve it. She need to earn it. A lot of guys gives pretty much everything since the three first days that they meet her, and she has done nothing to them to give all this. So even she lose respect. She says, okay, what the hell? This guy is pretty much, he's for granted. Whatever I do, yeah, whatever I do, he will be like that. Oh, my honey, sweet. Oh, this is a present for you. Oh, okay. So even she lose respect for you. So I say to guys, okay, I'm not trying, because the people, when I talk like this, people think that I'm suggesting to treat a woman well. Like hell. I don't try to treat a woman bad. Treat them well, amazingly. But they need to earn it. Do not give, guys, do not give more than they give to you. It's stupid. Do not do that. I did that mistake. It went wrong. Every time that I made that mistake, it has gone wrong. Every time that I try and put respect to myself and I say to her that and I don't do more than she gives me, things go well. So pretty much make them earn. How is possible that everything in life is earned for us? You go to work, your boss do not give you the salary. Okay, here it is. Even if you have not worked, you have worked, you have busted your ass like 8 9 hours, and after that he gives us the salary. You earn it the salary. It's the same thing with women. Do not give them even attention, a lot of attention, if she doesn't earn it at all. She must work as well. She must put the action as well, not only you. What do you think, Mr. Elegant?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, of course. Like, in my opinion, guys don't have to. Guys fail when they start treating girls like a mysterious formula that you have to find out. It's a human, god damn it. It is different, of course. Biologically and physically is different, so of course will be also mentally emotionally
How do you say
different.
that? How do you say that,
But
Miss Elegant? Feminism
no,
say that
I
we are
dare.
biologically the same.
We are the same only in being. No, I mean, we are different, of course. I mean, even in social structures, we are different. But in the end of it's in the end of the day, it's not another creature. Like, it's not you're trying to discuss to something that is only 50% similar to you. Like, even monkey is 98% similar. So just treat like it's another person. So don't the moment you start, it's not only about girls, it's about people in general. Like, imagine it like with your boss. Even with your boss, you're like, what strategy I have to figure out, to find, to communicate. No, treat as a person. Know the interest of the person, what pushes the person, and just if it fits, just treat them like a person. That will give you self-esteem, and self-esteem is self-respect, and with self-respect, everything goes slowly. Like, you show to the people that you always stay within your own quarter, within your own space. You are the center of your own space. If you got a partner, then the partner joins your space. But you never get out completely of your space and sell all yourself to the other person. That
Thank you.
it's absolute vulnerability, and you will just lose yourself. If you lose yourself, of
Yeah,
course you
I
lose everybody else because you
I
lost
agree
yourself.
with that. I fully agree with that. You should, guys. You need to be negotiable. You cannot be not negotiable and pretend to a girl likes you and then do stuff for you and stuff like that when you have not put in yourself in a negotiation position. It's like me saying now, America, if you don't give me this money, I will invade you. They will say, okay, you can come, come try it, come try it, come. So pretty much
No,
it's the
of
same
course.
thing. You cannot put criterias and stuff and all and stuff like that if you are not in a negotiation position. If
Of course.
if you go all crazy since the beginning, you are not in a negotiation position. She is in a negotiation position because you gave it all and she has not gave you nothing. So what you will give to back other stuff to make her like you? You gave it all since the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, stay who you are. You come in a relationship, you come in a new relation with a girl, or even with like friends and people and co-workers and everything. You are the person you are. Of course, we make uh, concessions in our life. Of course, we just like go soft on some things, like tolerate, or of course, but not lose yourself.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
mistake tolerating, like, okay, you don't like something. I mean, you've been 100 times in the place, but this girl asks you, or people from work, or I don't know, ask you to go in the place where you don't like. You can do an exception once. That doesn't mean that you have to lose her. But some guys mistake it with like, "Oh, okay, I have to do that all the time. Show her that I can sell myself for you, and this is I don't know, desperate. Boom.
Yeah,
How is she
and
supposed to be with a partner who
is
doesn't
desperate.
even yeah, who is desperate and
of
who
of
the
course,
center of
guys,
his world is yeah.
guys, of course. Imagine you as a man. Do you like a woman that is desperate to sleep with you? Literally desperate. Of course, you will fuck her, but you will say to yourself, she's so fucking desperate, and you will not take her seriously. It's the same thing. How she can be, especially women, because most of the women don't want to be in lead positions. How she can be with a man that is fucking desperate? I mean,
Yes.
it's,
Absolutely.
most of the guys are desperate for that pussy. Desperate, completely desperate. So I mean, come on, guys, build some backbone. I mean, build some backbone. Try to say no sometimes. Try to argue sometimes with her to say that okay, you don't like that and don't do it again, stuff like that. Try to build a little bit your masculinity to make it look okay. I respect you, but if you surpass the limit, I can say bye bye. She needs to sometimes to. I know that sounds bad. Some people will say, "Oh, that's crazy." She needs sometimes to fear you. I mean
Yes.
to I mean to fear that that you are leaving, not to fear you in a physical way. Just to fear that she needs to have that fear. Okay, he might replace me. She needs sometimes to fear the thing because if she doesn't fear the thing, she will become very comfortable with you. And when when a person becomes very comfortable with some stuff, most of the time they lose interest.
Of course, absolutely. Like
So
you show independence, just show independence.
yeah,
Show no one
show
wants someone who is not independent.
show some character, show some balls, guys.
Yes.
Come on, come on. I mean,
Im-
even
Imagine a person who go ahead, Mr. Legro, don't worry.
Mr. Regan, even if we say those things, most of the guys are just bums. So pretty much, they will listen to
Of
this and
course.
they will listen to this and they will go to them. Please, please, can I kiss you, please, please? Some of the guys don't. some,
Yeah, we'll just do crazy shit. For
yeah.
me, for me, same like these guys are also those guys who pretend that have iron balls and they have a lot of money, usually drug money. Uh, they pretend to be savages, to be like strong guys, but they give even in the first date with usually a whore, because that's what this type of woman they usually date. They give everything. Dude, I know you're rich. I know you got power. I don't know. You're strong. You're mafia. I don't know, whatever. But this doesn't mean that you, on first date, you even if she's a prostitute, OnlyFans whore or whatever, this doesn't mean you have to give like okay, $20,000 dinner, $10,000 hotels. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
You're trying to show out.
That's pretty much bum. That's pretty much stupid. And she will notice. She will notice that
You know, yeah.
you don't have anything else to offer apart of money. Because if you have
Of
anything to
course.
offer, you will balance it a little bit. Some money, then some jokes, then some. If you offer only, you go all in with the money. She will notice that you don't have to offer anything about apart of money.
That's a desperate. That reminds me of I don't know if guys have played FIFA in PlayStation, but when you were in manager mode and you used to buy a player, you knew he was expensive, and when you had to choose how much you would offer, you always used to go for the highest bidder. It's like 200 million euros for Balotelli. His price was 10 million. You just go because
The-
You don't know if you will get the person, and
yeah,
or
that are signs of desperation, guys. There is nothing that makes pussy more drier than desperation. Nothing that makes
absolutely.
yeah. Girls smell desperation. Okay, he is desperate. There is nothing that makes pussy more drier than desperation.
You know, Mr. Depra, I have the the girl that I told you, a hole. She's a hole, absolutely. Uh, the one at my work, my business.
Yeah.
Yes. And she was telling us the story. She was like, what was the most expensive place you have ever been and stuff? And she was like, yeah, I was at. I will tell you another time the place because we don't want to do advertisement here. Uh, she was like, I went there with this guy and champagne and blah blah blah, highest floor in the hotel, amazing view, blah blah blah. I get fucked like a shit and stuff. But she was like, I didn't enjoy it. The most I enjoyed was with a guy who was in house. He was like arrested, but in house. He had to stay in the house from the police. I was in a relationship with him. We didn't do anything. He was not that rich, but he was an amazing guy. It's like I don't know. He used to fuck her amazingly, but even conversation and whatever. Like I don't know. So it was like it is important, of course, money, and of course, almost all the women will need money. But there is a logical level. It's like you have to show you give financial security to
Yeah,
that woman.
yeah, that is true. Money will buy you a ticket to the game, but you eventually just buying the ticket to the game is not enough. You will start playing the
Yes,
game. Then
the woman. Yeah,
you will be at
the
the game because you bought the ticket. But then the game will start. You should know how to play it.
yes, the women will understand that if you want to buy the game, you will lose interest quickly because it's human nature. And no woman wants to be, especially with a rich man who loses interest quickly. A woman goes with a rich man with intentions. One night stand is for not very poor people, but for mid class.
Yeah.
Very rich people have to. They come with strategy. So if you try to buy all the game quickly, what is left in the end?
And not only that, I told you about desperation, that woman can smell desperation.
Of
If a
course.
woman smells your desperation, the best thing she can do, the best thing to you as a man, she can do, the most, you will be lucky if she says, oh, I'm not interested anymore because you are desperate, bye bye. That will be lucky. Some women smell desperation and they say, how can I use this bum? How can I
Yeah,
finesse
of course.
this bum? He is desperate, he has money, how can I finesse this bum? Let
Yeah.
me let me make him pay my university.
Yes.
So pretty much the best thing that can happen to you is if she says, okay, I'm not interested. Believe me, there are some crazy bitches out there that they can use you. They will use you, of course.
Of course. And
And
they
they
will
have
say, but I'm using him. I don't know because if I like him or not. It's like,
yeah, and they have all the rights to do it, to use you if if they find retarded dudes like you that are desperate.
of course. Of course, of course.
Another advice, pretty much. Another and guys, most of the guys are what Mr. Gunn said before, that you are the main focus and the woman joins, and it is very true. You are the main character of your movie. She need to join you. That's it. But she will not become the main character of your movie. Never. Imagine. I've seen a lot of guys that they deviate from their goals because the woman becomes the main character of their movie. For example, I know a guy. He used to live, for example, in Italy. He used to do a pretty good damn life in Italy. Then he met a woman in Italy, but the woman wanted to go to Germany for her reason. He started learning German. He started investing in German. He went to Germany. Then the woman left him. So he deviated completely about his focus in life.
Yeah.
What about now? That you are in another country, you don't want to be in that country, you didn't expect to be in that country, but you made a woman the main character of your life. No, the main character of your movie, it's you. She can enjoy and support you, that's it. She
Of
will not
course.
make. Do not let her be the main character of your movie, because she will deviate you from your goals. You as a man have your goals in life, your personal goals. If she wants to join us, be part of your goals, okay.
Yeah.
If she doesn't want to join to be part of your goals, okay, find another woman.
No one has to change his own plans.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you. I see a lot.
even if this woman's sorry, Mr.
Yeah.
Even if this woman's when if she likes your plans, if she finds them like good plans, she can join your life, and she will be your partner. Uh, if she doesn't like your plans are okay, I'm gonna stay home unemployed,
Yeah.
then she doesn't join. So like it's for everyone. You don't have to self-invite yourself into the plans of someone else. Like you have your plans. I'm doing this business, for example, and that girl says, "Okay, I want to open a beauty salon, for example," and you're like, "Okay, babe, I leave my business and I join your business." What is that?
Retarded. That's a retarded. That's a retarded move. You leave your own resources that you have built. That's a
Yeah,
retarded move.
it's
Yeah,
terrible.
a lot of guys can do that. I used to know a guy. Okay, when you are young, is a little bit different. Used to know, but still, if you have a younger brother, stuff like that, you need to advise him. I repeat to all guys another time. The main character of your movie is you. That's it. It's you. I used to know a guy that he was younger. He wanted to become an engineer. Then he met a girl, and she went for sociology, psychology, I don't know what the hell she went. Some weird stuff that girls like. She went there. He followed her because she became the main character of her movie, and now he is in a school studying a degree. He doesn't need it, doesn't want it, and he doesn't see potential. What about now? Because she left you. What about now? You spent like 2 years studying this degree. What about now? You're gonna go back and do another school?
Yes.
These are huge mistakes that guys do. I mean, I'd say even to women, do not. You are the main character of your movie. Find people that support you, join you. Do not do not become retarded and go all in and change complete your goal of life because of one woman. No.
Yeah, of course. I totally agree. I don't know.
Yeah,
People do dumb shit and
yeah, I know she's hot, blah blah blah. You really like her, blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah. But there are more important stuff than that in life.
yeah.
More important.
It's your fault. Your fault. It's not in this case it's not people's fault that they can be bad or like they can change your plans. It's your fault. No one uh, why you had to change all your life course for such a thing. Like
Yeah,
it is your fault. Take your own responsibility.
yeah.
You're responsible for your own life. Your
Guys,
partner is for her life.
do not let girls changing you. Do not, because I'm gonna sound bad now. Most of the time, they don't know what they want. So you are letting changing you, a person who doesn't know shit what they want, who doesn't know how they will see the future. And not only that, if you do fucked up, I've always said to people, if you do fucked up choices, and you both fucked up, she still can be saved. A dude with money can marry her. She still can be saved. You not? No woman with money would marry you. Believe me. So,
Yeah.
guys, put a goal in your life. This is my goal. And most of the time, believe me, if you put a goal, it's just a mindset. I've realized that it's just a mindset. You can achieve it if you put a goal and effort. Put a goal in your life. I want to do this. Write it somewhere or publish it if you want, so anyone can see it. So now you have to do it at any cost because you will be shamed. You will say, this guy who wanted to do this. They will laugh at you. And focus only on that. Believe me. And if a woman don't want that and want to change all the stuff, she's not the right woman for you. If she is the right woman for you, she will understand you, she will follow you, she will say, okay, you are right. Let's do this together. If she is the right woman for you.
Absolutely, yeah. Yes.
I don't know.
Hope you change, guys.
Hope, yeah. Do not become Sims. Come on, do not become Sims.
Care for yourself first. The only woman who will care for you is your mother and your sister if you have any.
Thank you.
All the
That's
others,
I can say your mother only. Even your sister, she will marry another dude and she will forget.
she will have her own life.
Yeah, her whole life. Only unconditional love is only about from mom. Believe me. So there is no unconditional love from a woman that is not your mom. And even for a man, believe me, there is no unconditional love. If you lose your job, you become broke. She will see with different eyes. And the same thing up for you. If she becomes fat and do not take care of herself anymore, you will see her with different eyes. There is no unconditional love. And what else I wanted to say to guys? Just you know, Mr. Lagan, what makes me crazy most of the times?
Tell me.
When you are simp, and you are 22, 23, 24, 25, I understand you. You are still 24, 23, 22, you don't know shit about life. But when you are 40 and you are a simp, I mean, you are a lost case. What can I do for you? I mean, what do you think, Mr.?
No,
Has life not teach you anything from your...
we've encountered this kind of guys, but it's really it's sad. It's I don't know. It's like I know, 40 years old, you want to enjoy youth one more time before you go old. But you can enjoy youth by being active, traveling, doing some sport with the people you love, like with your partner or with your friends. You don't
Yes.
have to be a simp to prostitutes to feel young again. You are clever enough and old enough to understand this. 40 years old, keep close your most important people.
Thank you. That's it. That's why advice I give to all people that are in their 40s, something like that. Keep close to your most important people. That's it. I don't know, your wife, your kids, your family, mom, dad, sister,
Yes.
and friends. That's it.
Yes. 40 years old, the real people have shown themselves. Like,
Thank you.
you are 40 years old. Even your son is, or daughter is grown up now.
Yeah, it's like if you become and the prostitute will be the best thing you can that you can happen, because they will not manipulate you. They will say, just give me the money and let's fuck. But if you meet some bitches, they will manipulate. They will say, oh, leave your wife, leave the kids, they don't deserve you, blah blah blah.
What pushing her?
Yeah, stay with me, I'm the best woman, I love you, I really love you, I really care you, and then you become a simp.
Okay, text to her tomorrow. Okay, I lost my company. See what she will say. Text that to your.
You
I don't
broke
know.
clown, I don't see you, you broke motherfucker.
She will just ghost you. Absolutely. Text
Sin.
that to your mother, or to, if you have a good wife, and they will say like, okay, it will be better. But the
Yeah.
prostitute, oh, bye.
It is what it
Because
is.
she's there for the money. She's running her own business. She's a business partner, not a soulmate.
True. True. True.
You can never trust
You are
someone
an
you're going.
asset to her.
Of course,
That's it.
she's in work time, working hours.
And I see guys even in their 50s. Oh, she loves me. Guys, if you are 50 years old, apart the woman that you have married since like 20s or 30s, no one else love you. Do you think you are 50, 55 years old and you meet a 40 years old and she really loves you, she felt in love with you? Come
The only
on.
woman that can love you is if you find another woman who is 50 at that age.
Come on, guys. Come on. No one will love you. They will see only you as an asset. How can I use
Yeah,
this guy? And you can use them too. You can fuck them. That's it. But that's it. Nothing more.
that's it. Don't give too much.
Yeah.
Don't go like crazy.
Yeah.
Forget about your children, your wife, your mother, your I don't know
Nah, nah, nah.
family,
Yeah, yeah.
and you
You,
just
you,
go wild. You
you
go
will
wild
destroy your
for
life. You
crazy.
and and believe me, there is this thing that a lot of guys do not understand. If they
Yeah.
see that you have that you have another girlfriend, stuff like that is younger, stuff like that, okay, you will lose your woman. Maybe you had enough of her. Maybe you
Mm.
had enough of her. Who cares? But you will lose your children as well, because they will not forgive you. Your children can cheat as well. They might be cheater as well to their girlfriends. But your wife is her mom, so they will felt like even if they do the same thing that you do, they will not forgive you because you. Unfortunately, the woman that you cheated were their mom. You understand? Even if they cheat as well.
Yeah, of course.
So it is what it is, guys. Anyway, it was amazingly. Thank you for all your attention. This is a crazy episode. Mr.
Don't
Elegant
forget to
is.
subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. We try to make this crazy and good. Why we try to make this popular? Of course, for the money, nothing else.
Of course,
if
nothing
there are, if
else
there are,
keeping us here.
if there are bombs out there, it's not that we care a lot about them. As many bombs as possible means as many possible as possible. So,
Yeah, of course. Just
of course.
go dumb so we can continue with this podcast.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see the next day.
Yes. Bye.